Hey there, here are 9 tips I learned from playing my first 100 days of Stardew Valley. If you learned anything, or simply enjoy the video, consider giving it a like. Alright, let's get into the tips. Tip number 1 is a very simple one, but one that some people may not know if they are new. When transferring a large amount of items into your chests, instead of manually clicking each item to put in, you can simply press the Add to Existing Stacks button. This button allows you to automatically send all of your items to their respective stacks in the chest, instead of having to manually click through all the items you want to store. Tip number 2 is really just to fish, especially in the first several days. Yes, I know what you are thinking. Fishing is a big part of the game, so of course people will fish, and you'd be right. What I mean is to fish as much as you can as early as you can. The reason I say this is because fishing can be a great source of income when you are just starting out. It's a very quick and reliable way to make some extra gold, which can really help to kickstart your farm by being able to buy lots of seeds and animals. Not only is fishing good for gold, but it is also a great source of food and energy for those long days of tree chopping or farming. So, even though it may seem like a small thing, don't underestimate fishing in the early days of your farm. Tip number 3 is to make sure to buy strawberry seeds at the Egg Hunt Festival on the 13th of spring. Trust me, these seeds are worth the investment. Not only do they sell for a lot of gold, the regular quality ones selling for 120 gold each, but you can get multiple harvests from one seed. If you plant them soon enough after the egg hunt, you can get 2 to 3 harvests before the end of the season. Depending on how many seeds you bought, this can be a great way to build up a lot of gold in preparation for the summer season. Tip number 4 is to become friends with Pierre's wife, Caroline. To do this, all you have to do is talk to her and get her gifts every day until you reach the minimum friendship level for this tip of 2 hearts. The easiest way I found to do this is to gift her daffodils, a common forageable found in spring. Once you obtain level 2 friendship with Caroline, she will give you the recipe to tea saplings. These saplings are super easy to make, only costing 2 wild seeds, 5 fiber, and 2 wood, and sell for a ridiculous 500 gold per sapling. These saplings are a must if you want easy gold early on. Tip number 5. When you find yourself constantly running out of fiber, which is crucial for crafting things like the tea saplings or other important items, you might notice that the fiber scattered around the town square and near the train stop just isn't enough. In these situations, heading to the mines might be your best bet. You can collect a lot of fiber by repeating floors 25 to 29 in the mines, as these floors have loads of fiber spread out on them. If you ever need fiber, the mines might be your best option. Tip number 6 is if you are in dire need of any ores like coal or gold, there are specific floors in the mines that are best for each ore. As you get further and further down in the mines, you'll notice that the themes of the floors change, along with what ores you can find. Because of this, you'll find the most copper on floors 20 to 29, the most iron on floor 51, along with coal if you kill the dust sprites, and the most gold on floor 81. By targeting these specific floors in the mines, you can maximize your ore collection while minimizing your efforts. Speaking of the mines, tip number 7 is to never forget to bring food when you go mining, and there are 2 reasons for why this is important. First, having food ensures that you won't run out of energy while you mine, ensuring that you can make lots of progress before having to leave. Second, having food can literally save you from dying. If you are fighting monsters and get very low on health, you can pull out any food item and eat it. This will stop time and allow you to gain some health before taking another hit, possibly saving you from death. Whether it's fish or vegetables, just make sure to always bring food when you go mining. Tip number 8 is to buy a stable as soon as you can. I made the mistake of not realizing I could buy a stable until way after I could afford it, and was stuck walking around the valley like a peasant. The stable cost 10,000 gold, 100 hardwood, and 5 iron, which may sound expensive, but it's totally worth the buy when you can afford it. Even if you can't afford it quite yet, the materials needed are very easy to obtain and will only take a few days to get. Time is very valuable in Stardew Valley, so being able to get around faster is always important. Tip number 9 is meant for players a little later into the game, but one that I discovered to be very useful. Once you unlock the Skull Cavern, you'll notice that your progress down the floors doesn't save like it does with the regular mines, and every time you leave, you'll be reset to floor 1. To help you get down these floors and to get the most iridium as fast as possible, you can craft explosive ammo and use it with the slingshot. This ammo explodes on impact and destroys all the nodes in the area, greatly speeding up the mining process. If you can afford to spend the coal needed to craft the explosive ammo, it is definitely worth it, as the countless iridium ore you'll get in return outweighs the cost of the coal significantly. Well, there you have it. 9 tips I learned in my first 100 days of Stardew Valley. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.